let's just say you make $4,000, every 2 weeks. Just throwing numbers out there, right? You make $4,000 every 2 weeks, and then one week your supervisor comes down to you and says, "Hey, you know what? This week it's going to be 3,000." How would you feel? And they'd be like, "Well, no, I wouldn't like it." I'm like, "Why wouldn't you like it? You show up to work all the time. You do your work the right way." Yeah. I wouldn't like it. Okay, great. So let me just bring you into my world. See what happens here. This one's paying out 2%. This one's paying out 2%. This one's paying out 2.5. This one's paying out 3. Here's another 2.5. Here's another 2. So what they're telling me here, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, is that they're really dictating my value, right? It's no different than your supervisor coming to you and saying, "Hey, this week instead of the 4, we're going to give you 3." Does that make sense? You're like, "Oh yeah, I get it." So I work for 2.5%, right? But if they're paying out 2, the other half comes from you, right? And then that's how they start getting it. Of course, you can always have that one person that's like, "Well, I don't understand. Like, why would I go with you? But I pick the next guy and they don't do that." I say, "Well, it's cost versus value, right? I mean, do you want to go to a doctor that did 600 surgeries or a doctor that did like 10?"